Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for Naked Trader. CME floor was a little bit of a whippy place today. The early trade within the little rising channel that we highlighted in the first email this morning worked pretty good. Traded right up to the resistance line around 120, 20, 21. Put a small short on. Sold off on the stronger than expected consumer confidence data, right back down to the lower trend line around 120.08, 120.08. I sent up another little blurb in one of the chats to cover half your position if you had a short on there. I wish I would have said cover everything, but then kind of got preoccupied with a bunch of other things and missed the 11 o'clock outside buy signal. We had an outside buy signal candle on the 10-year chart at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and sort of was sitting on my hands waiting for the auction results, and the headlines were coming out fast and furious about the State of the Union. We'll see. I think this is one of those deals where the politicians are going to say the right things, and they're talking about cutting the budget deficit, freezing spending. We'll see. Last year they had the quote was a hard spending freeze on discretionary income, and the budget deficit, I think, close to doubled in the last year. Until they start tackling the hard things, the entitlements, which are probably more than 50% of the U.S. budget, the deficit isn't going down. They're talking about non-discretionary items, or discretionary items, I should say, is where they're going to put on these budget freezes. I'm not sure what that entails, but it's not a big portion of the debt. So moving on, the auction went okay. Tomorrow we have the 5-year auction. We'll see the State of the Union address tonight. We'll see the FOMC minutes tomorrow. There's a lot of headline risk there, so I'm still kind of keeping the cards close to the chest here. Trying to just stay nimble and catch one or two of these moves, which I think are the high percentage moves early in the day, and then sit on your hands maybe, or look for more risk averse patterns to trade here. A lot of talk about doing some cheap call spreads. We do have weekly expiry 10-year options now, which are something that we can look at here. They're not very liquid yet, but they'll be picking up steam. They just started trading yesterday. Something we want to start looking at over the next couple weeks here as they start to build more liquidity. Oh boy, tired actually right now, and the mind's a little foggy. We'll have to see what the State of the Union address looks like tonight and see how the market responds. I'm kind of focusing on the upside here a little bit. I think we can maybe retest the 121.15 plus level. That was the high in the 10-year. Maybe even a little bit further up to that upper channel line. It looks like it's bumping up around 121.23-ish. A couple ticks either side of that area. See how it trades up there. That channel that I highlighted in the most recent email has been very consistent, and since the middle of December it's worked very well. When we get up to the upper end of that channel line, it probably behooves us to put on a small short at that point. I think right here you can try and be a little bit long, but I don't have any good levels to lean on, so I'm kind of a little flat here, looking for that upper channel line. Go either in this evening after the State of the Union or tomorrow into the FOMC levels here. So that's it right now. Keep an eye on the levels. Keep your stops in nice and tight when you put on these trades, and we'll make our way through this mess. Have a great evening.